Hello and welcome to this pit stop for Hokkaido, designed by Kalle Malmioja and published by lautapelit.fi and Renegade Game Studios. Hokkaido is a card drafting map building game in which each player will start with a basic tile with a couple of resource production areas on them on which we will put cubes. Then each player is going to be dealt a hand of 6 cards. From those 6 cards they're going to retain 1. They're going to pass the other 5 to the next player for the first half of the game going clockwise, and then they're going to play that card onto their board. Now when you play a card, there are a couple of rules that you must follow. For starters, at least one of the spaces must overlap with those spaces which are already on the board. The second rule is, now this isn't legal because you're only going to have one chain of mountains on your map. They can link diagonally, but you can't do what I just did there and leave a gap. If you've placed any production buildings down, you now get to put a cube on them like that, and as long as you don't cover it up, you may get to use that cube. You'll then take the 5 cards that have been passed to you, keep 1, pass them on, and so on, until everyone's played 6 cards. For the second half of the game, you're going to get 6 cards again. You're going to draft anti-clockwise, and again, you're going to play cards into your tableau. So what are you trying to do? Well, as I said, first of all there, whenever you play a card with mountains on, it must link up to other mountains. If you build across something else, for example, if I wanted to put this in here like this, that's fine. You can cover things up as long as they are not lakes. Now, lakes cannot be built over and you cannot put anything on top of them. Looking something like that, that lake is now sacrosanct and we can't build over that. You might get yourself into a slightly tricky situation in which you're looking to link up something or other in order to score points. We'll come to point scoring in a second, and it's just not working at the moment. Well, as long as you've got the right cubes on your board, and in this case we've got to add our stone there, you can terraform these fallow areas either before or after you place a card. And what you do is you spend 2 resources of the correct type, and then you take the correct tile and you put it. And in this case, I'm going to keep my mountain range going nicely, and that's going to allow me to continue playing my cards down, hoping to score lots and lots of points. Now, building those resources is all well and good and doing that terraform to help you manipulate the map, but you might want to keep hold of them because, I'll work out how to do this here. At the end of the game, the first kind of scoring you can do is to deliver resources to factories of the correct type. In this case, this stone is going to want to get delivered all the way down to this stone factory, and that's going to score me 4 points at the end of the game. The second thing it's going to score are these forest squares. Every forest square you have available when you've played your 12 cards, it's going to be worth 2 points. These fallows are worth nothing, but they're the ones you can terraform on to help you manipulate your map to make it look good. These lakes, now, I said you can't build over them, but you're definitely trying to build them up because every single lake is going to score. But the very first square in the lake is worth 0 points. It's every other square after that that's going to be worth 3 points to you. Your mountain range is going to be worth 2 points for every square that's in the mountain range. And finally, there's town scoring. Now, this is a very one-sided board at the moment, but I would have to develop over here for my towns because you look at your mountain range, you look at the biggest town on either side, you then take the smallest of those 2 towns and you score 2 points per square that's in that town. Once you've added together all of those points after drafting and playing the 12 cards, you're going to get a player with the most points and they will be the winner of Hokkaido. This has been a Game Pit Stop. For more videos like this, check out our YouTube channel. For more in-depth coverage of games, please check out the Game Pit podcast. Thank you.